Welcome to this Skill Builder session on planning your revision. Although your revision may be focused in the weeks and months leading up to your exams, you can prepare for it throughout the year in two very simple ways. Firstly, when taking notes, whether in lectures or whilst researching for an assignment, ensure that they will be legible and understandable when revision time arrives. Secondly, stay organised. Keep your notes well filed according to modules and topics, so as the exams approach you can minimise searching time and maximise revision time. Entering the revision period equipped with well organised, clear and legible notes is a very good starting point. There are two key requirements of good revision planning. First of all, your revision should be well targeted to make the most of the time you have available leading up to the exams. So, think about what you need to revise and by how much. Secondly, it needs to be well structured, covering everything you need to do within an organised, achievable timetable. First, therefore, it is important to be clear about the task ahead. Clarify the number of exams you will sit, the exam dates, times, and how long each will last. Consider the exam versus coursework weighting and your coursework performance so far. What credits are allotted to different modules? Are some exams worth more points than others? Clarify also the types of exams you will sit. Will they be online or in person? Will they require you to write essays or short answers, multiple choice or problem questions? It pays to be as clear as possible about what you are working towards. Think about what and how much you need to revise. Short answers and exercises or multiple choice exams are designed to test your knowledge across the breadth of a module. So for these exams, it might be advisable to revise all topics across a module. However, for essay-based exams designed to test your more in-depth knowledge across a smaller range of topics, you can often be more selective. If, for example, you will be writing 2 essays from a choice of, say, 6 to 8 questions, you may decide to revise around 60% of the module, say 8 out of 12 topics covered on it. When deciding which topics to revise for an essay-based exam, you can consider topics that come up year after year, based on looking at past papers, topics emphasised in recent lectures and in reading lists, topics that you already feel some confidence in tackling, and topics that between them cover the general breadth of the module. To help you work out where to focus your revision, you could take your module outline and break it into short phrases or single word topics. Analyse the pros and cons of revising each and place in the appropriate column. Consider all the relevant factors, including your existing knowledge, until you are clear which topics will work best for you. You may decide on your full list of strong topics to revise straight away. Alternatively, you may need to take a second look at those you're uncertain about to decide which of those emerge as the stronger ones. Once you have decided what to revise, you'll need to create a revision schedule covering the time leading up to your exams. It needs to be carefully thought out, practical and achievable. Perhaps you might use a digital calendar, but a termly or monthly planner will work well, and you will find some printable planners in the time management section of the SLAS website. Your planner or calendar should set out your exam dates as soon as you know them, and provide an overview of all fixed activities over the revision period, for example, employment and social commitments. You may consider whether any of these are negotiable to allow for more time for your revision. Around these commitments, schedule revision of all the relevant topics leading up to the exam dates. Consider the sequence and length of time that you will need to allocate to each topic, according to factors such as which exam comes first and which topics require your greatest focus to pass. With your long-term revision plan prepared, you can now plan each week, each day, even each hour to achieve the most effective use of your revision time. A short-term weekly revision schedule will help you do this. It will correspond to your long-term plan and include the essential activities, exercise, shopping, social or work commitments, ideally scheduled for when you are less academically productive. Around these and perhaps any other final coursework tasks, you can divide your revision into manageable time slots. Be sure to set yourself an achievable goal for each period. This will help you gain a sense of progress and build momentum. Planning your time in advance like this will also help you avoid procrastinating about what to revise next. If you do the same activity for hours on end, your productivity will drop. To stay fresh, engaged and productive, vary your revision activities during the day, switching from, say, reviewing your lecture notes to creating some portable crib cards to practicing writing an essay in exam conditions using a past paper. You can also alternate between module topics. Stick to your schedule unless an activity is flowing particularly well. If it is, carry on and adjust your schedule accordingly later. A weekly plan, available under time management on our website, may look like this. Note the clear but varied revision tasks set around life's other activities. Your version, leading up to your exams, may be far more intense, with extracurricular activities cut back to allow for many more hours of revision, including at weekends. You may also decide that you work best in 1 hour slots rather than 2, with short breaks between them. Whatever systems works best for you, please note that the schedule shown includes a break for lunch. As well as well-planned revision, staying well-fed and healthy during this time will also help you perform well in the exams. To sum up, here are a few key revision planning tips. Plan ahead. Maintain clear, well-organised notes throughout the year. Create a long-term revision schedule. From it, draw up realistic weekly revision action plans. Above all, plan to start your revision early. In this way, you can pace yourself to ensure that you arrive at the exams in good shape, ready to perform well. For guidance on the broader range of revision and exam skills, or to access a term or weekly planner from our time management section, please go to our Skills for Academic Success website at www.kent.ac.uk/SAS, where you can also book a one-to-one appointment with an SAS advisor or view more of our Skill Builder sessions, which include essay writing and exams, revision skills and exam techniques.